In a world where the truth is stranger than fiction, and two friends have just enough beer money to question it all, comes a podcast like no other. From the shadows of conspiracy theories to the bright lights of OnlyFans. No topic is too weird, too wild, or too inappropriate. Trust me on that one. They'll ask the questions no one else dares. This is the Liquor Out Pod.
No fights this week. Oh.
Yeah, there's Charles Oliveira, isn't there? And
Not that have happened.
oh, not that have happened.
Yeah,
This Saturday coming up.
Yeah,
we've got Holloway and I can never pronounce his name. Oliveira.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it BMF type?
BMF title. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
I don't know.
It's
It's
gonna
like
be
a close
fucking good
fight.
one.
It'd be a good fight.
Yeah.
They're saying the winner of that will probably fight Conor.
What on White House card?
Well-
Why the fuck are they fighting Conor?
Because it's a title. Because it'll be BMF. Conor's not really up to scratch on like the real titles.
Yeah, but why give him the BMF? Like, people are fucking... Like, I know it's like a made-up title, but like... Conor's not fought for 5 years?
Yeah. Well, he can't come back and just fight like an up-and-comer.
No.
Conor, I think he's got 2 fights left on his deal.
Yeah.
They kind of don't want him on the White House card because...
Well, there's something with his deal as well in there, with his contracts, where he wasn't contracted with this whole Paramount thing.
Yeah, because his contract talks about pay-per-view and they've
Yeah.
skipped pay-per-view. Well, they've skipped it in America. We still
I
have
know, yeah,
pay-per-view here.
bullshit, mate.
20
£20 I paid for fucking Gaethje and Paddy fight.
But that's the problem with the Conor thing. There's no pay-per-view money.
Yeah.
White House card, they're saying it's going to cost them 60 million. They're making nothing.
See if there is a fucking White House card, where you think
Yeah.
to go. Someone tried to assassinate him today, didn't they?
Someone tried the other day. I don't know if
They've said something like an Iranian assassin's...
they're doing all these false flags to like. They did. Do you remember the Pizzagate one where they sent the guy in and then he shot up the place, so it stopped people talking about Pizzagate? We talked about it last week.
Did we? How fucked was that? It was like, I
Yeah, they
drink
sent the guy
hard.
into Comet Pizza and he shot the door and it put a bullet in the hard drive. So that's how the news was like, this is the danger of conspiracy theories.
Right, yeah.
So they did it with Trump about 2 weeks ago and shot him dead in Mar-a-Lago. The guy who apparently
Oh,
came
right,
to
okay,
kill
yeah,
Trump.
yeah. I
Um,
thought you meant Trump. I was like, fucking hell.
no. And they said, oh, it's because of the Epstein files. This guy his mind had been warped by reading the Epstein files. So he wanted to kill Trump because of that.
Right, yeah.
And it's just a way to get you to not
Yeah,
talk
look
about
into
the
it more.
Epstein files. And that didn't work because no one even knew it
Well,
happened.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I just seen it today. They went on Facebook about dinner time, and it literally just Trump assassination foiled or all
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah,
There'll be false flags. There'll be loads of things to get you to support a war that like 90% of
Yeah,
people
well,
don't want.
everyone's fucking wising up, aren't they? Like even Starmer, credit where credit's
Yeah.
due,
Like,
has been like no.
yeah.
Spain have said no to him using the air
Yeah.
bases.
And it's going to take some people being strong to just be like, we got walked into the Iraq war
Yeah.
and look at the mess that's caused.
Well, this is it. Yeah,
And you just need to. Starmer, I can't stand him.
I can't.
I think he's awful. I think he's like just bland
Fuck
and
Ukrainian rent boys.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's probably what they've got on him. That he's gay deep down, and he's probably
The thing is, though, like, I don't understand why in 2026, I mean, we've got people fucking identifying as cats.
Yeah.
Why does it matter if you're gay in 20?
It doesn't.
Do you know what I mean?
It
Like,
doesn't really, unless they're like underage. If they're like 14
Yeah,
year old,
fair enough.
15,
Yeah.
That's the main problem.
But, like, surely if Starmer come out as gay, mate, you get a whole new fucking
Do you know
fan base.
he's got the chance because he's in the position of power he is in,
Yeah.
and everyone hates him already. When he leaves office, they're gonna hate him forever anyway.
Could be another Tony Blair.
He could change his whole life by just addressing the nation, saying, I'm gay.
Yeah.
They've been holding blackmail over me for years, and it's ruined my life. But I'm here for the country, and while I'm still in power, I'm going to do something for the country. And
Disco.
but he'd get supporters for it,
Yeah, of course
and then
he
they
would.
could
Yeah,
release whatever they want. He'd have the power because he's already in power,
Yeah.
and just say we're not going to war, no matter what they do
Yeah.
to
No,
me. We're not
100%,
going to
yeah.
war. And my last months, hours, days in office, I'm going to try and make a difference. And then he'd go down as like the greatest prime minister or the greatest hero.
Yeah. I get where you're coming
I mean,
from.
it took a lot for him to stand up to say no.
Yeah. Well, fucking Trump's thrown his dummy out now, hasn't he? And been like, he compared him to Winston Churchill. He was like, we're not dealing with Winston Churchill. No, mate, no, we're not. Like, at what point did you think we were dealing with Winston Churchill?
But Trump's just an idiot.
Do you know what? I'm leaning more towards of the Trump is a fucking idiot.
He is.
When we first started this pod, I was pro fucking Farage and pro Trump. I still prefer Trump over fucking.
I mean, even the reform ones are saying we should go to war.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
no,
we shouldn't,
no
no.
war at all.
No.
What has Iran ever done to us? They've not attacked us. They dump all Muslim terrorists in together. Iranians are Shia Muslims. There's never been any Shia terrorists. Like, all the terrorists are Sunnis, well, they're Wahhabi Sunnis, which Iran hate. They're like, that's a split between Islam. And we shouldn't be going to war. You don't want refugees. Don't go and bomb a country with 90 million people who have nowhere to go.
100%.
Like the carpet bomb in Tehran, which is, most people think it's like a desert. Your vision of Iran is like it's a full city. It's like New York.
Yeah.
It's like millions. I think there's 10 million people in Tehran where they're just carpet bombing with B-2 bombers.
There was it was the Iranian president that the America kidnapped, wasn't it?
No, they kidnapped the Venezuelan president. They killed the supreme leader, the Ayatollah.
I've seen videos of the Iranian people like throwing parties in the street. And,
That's what they're showing you. Like, but if you look at, they're not. Like, it's brought them all more around him.
Right.
Because they knew where he was in his house. He wasn't hiding. He's 86 years old.
So what's he done wrong for? Because I'm not wise to this. I don't know what he's done wrong for be killed.
Well, the overall plan. Like,
When you stop like that, it's like,
how long do we have?
shit, we've gone down the rabbit hole.
I'll do a basic, quick kind of thing. Israel want to expand. Israel want to be the Greater Israel. It's called. It's on their badges. They want parts of like Egypt, Saudi Arabia, the whole of Jordan. I think a bit of Turkey. Just make a massive country. That's what God promised them. They're the chosen people, and God promised them this land. So they want all that, but they're surrounded by other countries. The countries in the region which had big armies were like Syria, Iraq, Iran. So with these big armies, they couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So what they do, they get America and Britain and other countries to go into Iraq, say, destroy Iraq, rip it to pieces. So there's no military to stop them.
Yeah.
Iraq was building guns facing Israel. So they've got rid of the Iraqi army.
Yeah.
They've got rid of the Syrian army. They've gone in and they've put their own like Al-Qaeda leaders who are basically working for Israel anyway. Got rid of the Syrian resistance. All that's gone. The only big army left is Iran. So for like the past 40 years, they've been going to America. Like, you need to go into Iran. You need to go into Iran.
Well, fucking there's a big clip going around at the minute, and there are Biden and Harris both saying like, don't do anything, and then Trump, we're gonna bomb the shit out of them. Like,
well, Trump ran on no wars.
Yeah, he said he wasn't gonna go to Iran. Yeah,
Trump was like, he was saying when Obama was in power, he's like, he'll go into Iran just to save his career, because usually you go into war, the country rallies around you, and they support the wartime president, even if they're wrong. They support the country. It brings out patriotism and like, but people are wise to it now. The internet has let people know. I mean, there's still idiots. There's still people who just fall for the narrative, like, these are Islamic terrorists, let's kill them all. And you get these Iranians who left Iran years ago who are like, we want the king back.
Right, yeah.
They're the ones that you see celebrating, and they've got the flag with the lion and the sun on it instead of the Islamic thing. They're the ones who are like, yeah, go and bomb all our relatives who are all over
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Like, the retards. They're like, we can do OnlyFans, we can drink, and we can... No.
Yeah.
Do your OnlyFans in America or England, wherever you live. They're having little protests here, like, celebrating it. And it's not good.
Well, this is it. Is Mia Khalifa's Iranian?
No, I think she's Lebanese Christian. She just put the hijab on to pretend she was Muslim to sell.
Right, yeah.
kind of
It
thing.
caused a load of uproar, didn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
But no, she's not Iranian.
Oh.
But that Ayatollah, he was 86. He was dying anyway. He's old, but I think he had cancer.
Right, yeah.
And they wanted to put him in a bunker and like hide him away. And he's like, no. He's like, until you can put all the 90 million Iranians in bunkers and hide 90 million, I'm not going. So he carried on his daily business where everyone knew he was, and that's where they bombed and killed him.
Right, yeah.
And in the Shia form of Islam, being a martyr is the greatest thing you can do. If you're killed against a bigger army, you go straight to heaven, basically.
Like the
So,
Vikings.
yeah, he'll be like a legend forever because he stood up to them. He didn't bow down. He didn't bend the knee to all these people. And Iran's not Iraq. Iran's bigger than Iraq. It's not just... They went to Afghanistan, which is like a backwards kind of nation in a not rude way.
Yeah.
They're not
as advanced as the rest.
Iran's a
of the world.
5,000-year-old civilization. They ruled the world for a long time.
Yeah.
They're not like these desert camel riders that you see on TV. And they used to war. There was the Iran-Iraq war for like 8 years, 9 years, where it's just constant. But they're used to it. You can't ground invade Iran. Like, they're talking boots on the ground, surrounded by mountains. It's like, you think Afghanistan was bad, this will be worse.
I think. Do you reckon it'll end in like drafting countries going to war? And
No,
do you not reckon?
no, I don't think you can do boots on the ground. I think Iran just have to hold out because America's good at short wars where they go in, blow things up, and get out.
Yeah.
They can't do it. It's like a war of attrition. It's called. They can't do it where they stay there for years. They did it in Vietnam.
British can.
They can and they can't. It's like they're fighting people who live there. Then
They're not soldiers.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And we'd be invading them, not the other way around.
Yeah.
So it's not like defending, and they'll go forever.
Yeah.
Especially people who, like, if you come here, you say people are Christian, but they're not Christian in the sense that they're ready to die.
Yeah. They're not going to church every Sunday
No.
and giving the life
Like,
of Jesus.
Most of the religious, because there's a lot of Iranians who aren't religious, but ones who are religious aren't bothered about dying. That's the problem with fighting against Muslims who believe that
They're going to a
better place. So I'll fight for my country till I die. Whereas you come to here, they put a gun in most people's faces. It'd be like, no.
Yeah. No,
Like,
I get that.
so there's a different mindset of how they've been brought up. I'm not religious, so I don't have that mindset. But they see you as invaders coming in, and they'll fight for their country.
Yeah. Do you fight for your country?
I'd fight against Israel.
Would you?
Yeah, 100%.
For Iran?
For Iran, for Timbuktu, whoever it was who was fighting them, I'd go over and... But if I was any use, I'm not any use. I'm not trained. I don't speak the language.
I was going to say, this guy walks into a gym and walks back out. He ain't going to war. Like,
but give me a thing and like I'll fire it. And like,
give me a pistol I can hold in the hand. Yeah, no,
But I believe in the cause. I believe like they should stand up to him and get America out of the region. They're talking about Iran's bombed like 10 countries.
Yeah.
They bombed American bases on them countries. They're not bombing the countries themselves.
Yeah.
They're taking out the American bases, which...
Well,
the American bases there?
And American taking out all of their... Is it the naval ships or...
Yeah, but what does Iran need a navy for? They're not sailing anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
They're stuck there. It's your navy who has to come. Apparently they hit the Abraham Lincoln like aircraft carrier.
Right, yeah.
That's moved back to the Indian Ocean.
Well, there's four confirmed dead Americans.
I think there's a lot more.
What, Americans?
They're talking like 560 a couple of days ago.
Fuck me.
They've released the pictures of the 4.
Yeah, I've seen that. 3
weeping
guys
looking
with the girl,
soldiers.
isn't there? Yeah.
It's bad, though, whichever way you look at it. Like, I'll be honest, I get excited when I see Tel Aviv being hit with missiles.
I thought you were gonna.
That's like porn to me. Like, they've kind of taken it off Twitter and X now. It's like not as much, but the first few days when their missiles were hitting, like, thank you God, and I don't even believe in God, but thank you God.
Felt there with a hard on.
It's like you discovering a new porn site and like flipping through, like, oh my God, I'm finding these new videos.
I don't think I can find any new ones. Like I've stripped them bare.
Watch some of these videos where the missiles get through the supposed Iron Dome, and then I feel bad, like I shouldn't be enjoying this, but you reap what you sow.
Yeah, that's fair.
And like you've been on about your Iron Dome and no one can touch us, and all these other countries bow down.
Yeah.
And if there was like this giant Muslim plot to take over the world, all these Muslim countries would stand with Iran. But they're not. They're all pussies. All the Gulf states, all the Saudis, all of them. And the thing is, it's coming to them.
Do you know what? Now you've got the Jews after you. You got Aspinall, and now you're calling Muslims pussies.
All of them kingdoms, sheikdoms, they're just like I say, they're not even real Muslims.
Yeah.
Their god is the money god. Like Dubai, it was just a strip of desert land. It's nothing. And they should all be standing with Iran. If there's like this united Muslim cause we're all scared of, they're all coming over to take over. Stand with them.
Yeah.
Get the Americans out of the region, and the world will be a more peaceful place.
I stand by what I said fucking last week or week before. Get the leaders of the countries to fight it out. Why are we sending...
Well, there's a petition, not petition, a thing for Baron Trump.
Yeah, because he's exempt to go to war.
Because he's too tall, they've said.
Have you seen that? Yeah, Baron Trump's exempt to join the military because he's too tall.
I've never heard anything so ridiculous in my life.
What the fuck?
There was like a famous basketball player when I was into basketball, David Robinson. He was 7 foot tall, and he was in the military. He served in the Navy, so I don't know where this has come from.
To be fair, though, if he was like in the water, you just saw his edge, wouldn't know that's all he was.
Well, like even Prince Harry,
yeah, Prince
he
Harry.
served.
Prince William, he served.
Whether they're on the front lines or it's just
Harry was, weren't he?
Yeah.
Because there was that famous interview where he's getting interviewed and they're going out in the chopper and he fucking takes his mic off and he's like bombed.
I mean, I don't believe anything you see on like the news. It's probably
yeah.
Let's make him look like a real hero. And, like,
yeah, that's fair.
the thing is, you can't believe what you see. Like, I see videos of things that have happened in Iran, and then I see videos of things that are happening in Israel, and half of them are AI.
Do you know what?
It's,
When we got in the other night, and all the bombings were happening and the war started, Courtney turned around to me, bless her, and she was like, don't know how true this is, but apparently all the Epstein files are gone because they've just bombed a site where all the Epstein files are being held. Fuck off.
well, during it all, they've deleted something like 60,000 pages of files.
This is the thing, though, like, I don't mean this to sound horrible, but for people like Corny that are intelligent.
Thanks.
All I'm saying, though, is if I hadn't have said to you, like, fuck off, that's bullshit, how many other people are like...
It's not even not intelligent people. It's just like we said before. It's people who've just got other things in their life going on.
Yeah.
And I didn't believe it. I was like, I don't know if it's true or not.
Don't know if it's true or not. Of course it's not fucking... We've got all the Epstein files in this one building and this bomb's just blowing it up. It's fucking...
But you know, that's something the American government would say, just like,
But
because
also,
they think the people are stupid, where it's like, they've gone.
Well, I mean...
in my
evidence
defence, we'd just come back from a night out.
Blame the alcohol.
I was pissed.
You're drinking fucking water, Sheridan. But...
It's a sad situation for the whole world. Like,
Oh, yeah, massively. On a cheerier subject, though. I know that's really bad, but...
I try not to go too deep because I'll be here for 4 hours giving like lectures.
Yeah, I got trainings. But no, in all thingy, have you seen Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton?
Yeah, in the deposition.
Fuck me, Hillary flipping out. you see fucking Bill looking at the photo, smiling to
ooh.
himself? Yeah.
And he's in the hot tub with his shaky hand.
Oh,
like,
mate. But the lawyer had to take him away, and he's still like grabbing hold of it, like, no, I'm not done.
good old
Like,
memories.
what the fuck, man? Like, how is anyone watching that and being like, nah, they're innocent?
Uh-huh.
Like, Hillary Clinton taking money off fucking your mate that you go on about all the time.
Which friend is that?
Fuck, I can't think of his name. Apparently, he went to Epstein to get like a fundraiser for a personal event for Hillary.
Oh yeah. Howard Lutnick.
That's it, yeah, Howard
Yeah.
Lutnick.
Yeah,
Fuck, mate.
demon.
Honestly, mate.
But they asked her about Frazzle Drip. Did you see?
No, I didn't see
You know
it.
what Frazzle Drip is?
No.
Frazzle Drip is like the deepest of deep rabbit holes.
Oh,
like,
go on.
Do you know who Anthony Weiner is?
No.
Tyler Mike.
Funny name, though.
Careful with
You know, you never heard of it.
Wiener. No.
He was like an American politician. He got caught sending dick pics to like 15 or 16-year-old. I think he went
No,
to
that's
prison
funny. Like,
with a name like that. And if
Yeah,
you look
yeah,
at him,
yeah.
like throw up his picture, he looks like a wiener.
Does he?
Yeah, very weird guy.
link photo in of it.
Very weird guy. When all the investigations into the emails and all that, and him texting this little kid, they took his laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now his wife was Huma Abedin.
What was with these fucking names? What's the name?
Huma Abedin,
Funny.
who's now married to George Soros's son. If you know who George Soros is.
No.
Okay, we'll get back to George Soros another time. But his wife was Huma Abedin, who was like Hillary Clinton's assistant, kind of.
Right, yeah.
She's been on the Epstein flights that they've asked her about in this deposition.
Yeah.
But they took Anthony Weiner's laptop.
Oh, Wiener.
Now, I had a file on there. I think it was life insurance, it was called.
Right, yeah.
And when you opened it, there was one file in there called frazzled.rip, so frazzle drip, they call it.
Yeah.
And apparently it's Hillary Clinton and John Podesta, like taking the face off a girl and like abusing. And,
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like a full-on torture porn with Hillary Clinton and John Podesta.
What the fuck?
Apparently the police officers who saw it, some of them have killed themselves since. This was like the deepest of the rabbit holes. So yeah, look up Frazzle Drip. And they were like, it's all fake, it's all lies. But they asked her about it in...
Yeah.
Check.
Noise. No, I mean, yeah, you can do
It might be Bill Clinton.
I know, yeah.
No, Frazzle Drip off.
The Secret Service. I think it was a truck going past.
Yeah, hopefully.
Send the woman first. Fuck it out. Is it Bill?
These Israelis are going to target me. As soon as we hit some good views, yeah, you're going to have to get John to take over my place. They'll let you off. Let me top up while we...
Yeah.
And we're back.
Bill's not killed us.
So yeah, look up Frazzle Drip. Like, they were the more extreme conspiracies where you just like...
Yeah.
It's
What? Yeah.
not fun because it's like raping kids, but they're the like fun...
Clip that.
they're the fun extreme conspiracies that even a lot of conspiracy theorists were just like...
Yeah, they're not real sort of thing.
Yeah. But they asked her about it, and she's got this weird grin on her face. She starts holding her face in a weird way.
Yeah.
Yeah, very strange.
Holding a face on. Oh, it is.
They ask her about Pizzagate.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I do like some of the questions they ask them. Not that they're ever going to give the
Well,
real answers.
The woman that was asking the question, she came out, didn't she, to do like a press conference, and she was like, Hillary was deranged, banging on the desk and shouting.
Well,
She's like, you'll see it all
she
tomorrow.
posted a photo, hadn't she?
Oh, I don't know. I
One
knew
of the people
somebody
asking
was.
questions
Yeah.
had posted a photo, and her lawyers had seen like, why is there a photo going around from
Yeah,
in here?
they wanted it public, didn't they? But
Yeah, and she was like, I'm not standing for this, like banging on the table.
what made me laugh though is she was like, I'm done with this, and then like we're all going on, and she's like, for now, like, yeah, fucking, I can't stand the bitch.
And they do like little off the record things, like after the Frazzle Drip ones, they're like, right, we'll continue this off the record, switch everything off.
Yeah.
Whether Frazzle Drip's true or not, it's
Well, I mean, I know this is a comedy.
They've done
podcast.
bad things.
Oh yeah. Right, I know it's meant to be a bit light-hearted and that, but I was saying to Corny the other day, scrolling through X, and I seen, we'll say X, it wasn't X, but we'll say
Yeah.
X for legality. I was scrolling through this website, and I seen basically what you've described,
Yeah.
and it was the cartel, the Mexican cartel,
Yeah.
had fucking peeled someone's face off,
Yeah.
and like cut his arms off and his legs. They were keeping him alive using speed, mate.
Yeah.
And the guy's like fucking begging for water. With like, no, it was the worst fucking thing I've ever seen.
And I imagine seeing Hillary Clinton do that.
I know, yeah.
I think they said that it peeled the face off and she used it as a mask. Like,
Fuck,
it's a long time ago. I'm like,
I'm gonna
yeah.
fucking start.
you have to look it up.
You okay?
But another thing in the deposition, they asked him about
Face off. Hey.
did he know Maxwell or Epstein?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, he was friends with Maxwell. And they're like, how'd you friends with Maxwell? Through the Rothschilds again.
Yeah.
Like, their names popping up more than, again, with like conspiracy people. Rothschilds are just like, it's been around so long, no one.
Yeah, I knew about Rothschild.
Yeah, it's just one of these, like moon landing, and I think they'd escaped it for a long time because there was never any real evidence. But now in every file, the Les Wexner was like, I met Epstein through the Rothschilds.
Well,
Bill Clinton, I met
Mr.
Ghislaine.
Burns off The Simpsons, he's based on one of the
Yeah,
Rothschilds, isn't he?
Yeah, the one who died.
Is it, yeah,
Yep, Jacob Rothschild.
that's it. Yeah.
So they're definitely more than they say they were.
Of course, the thing is though, like, I tell you what, actually, I went to go see a mate the other day who watches the pod,
Yeah.
and he was like, "You two need
So
to
now we
carry
know
on
one
what
of our 3 viewers.
Yeah." He was like, "You two need to carry on what you're doing." He was like, because everyone laughs, and like, look at it now, everything is coming out.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's fucking. So I mean, he had some wild theories that like the government are blocking out the sun and shit like that. But
Yeah.
you know, everything that
Well, Bill Gates wants to do that, doesn't he? He wants to put like particles of silver or into the atmosphere to block out the sun to stop global warming, and
but then what's going to happen to the food and
so these people
farmers?
shouldn't be in charge of the
No.
world. Basically,
You make a
like,
good Xbox, like stick to it.
yeah, like if it was a foreign country doing this, you'd be like,
Yeah,
"What are these lunatics
go bomb
doing?"
the shit out of them quick.
Yeah,
No, 100%. But no, like everything that's been said, it's coming to light. Mate, even some of the shit you've said at the start, and I'm like, fuck off, mate, that's not true. 7 weeks down the line, it's like, oh my god, that was true. You know what I mean? Like, and I think normal people are finally figuring out that the world is run by fucking elite pedophiles and all these
Yeah.
horrible shit goes on. that
and
we
like
don't know nothing
everything,
about.
we blame other people for doing that. We go and bomb.
Yeah,
We're doing the same or worse.
yeah.
Like we talk
100%.
about like radical Islam and all that kind of stuff. The Secretary of War, as they call him now, Pete Hegseth.
Fuck me, what's with all the names?
I'm surprised I remember them all. But he's like invoking Christian, like these are the end of times wars. One of the commanders to the soldiers who were going out from America has said, Trump has been sent by Jesus. This is to bring Jesus back. This war. This is a war for Armageddon. They're talking about biblical things where if the Muslims were like, yeah, we're
doing it for Allah.
yeah, you'd be like, these lunatics shouldn't have weapons. These lunatics have nuclear weapons.
Christianity
Like,
is the worst fucking one for it all.
they should take all religion out of politics.
Yeah, they
Like,
should take religion out of the fucking world, mate.
In your own personal home, like how you live your life.
Do what you want.
Do
Yeah,
what you
yeah,
want.
yeah.
Believe what you want. Don't make decisions for a whole country of a mixture of people.
Don't put your opinions on other people.
And they're trying to push Britain as a Christian country when it's not. How many people do you know in your daily life who go to church, who pray and like...
Do you know what? Actually, one.
Exactly.
I know one who's religious with it. Like, excuse the pun. But yeah, no,
But as a Christian country, if you know 100 people and only one of them...
we've not been a Christian country
No.
since the fucking Vikings.
It's just a white country with some Christian traditions.
Yeah.
Like,
America's more Christian than fucking Britain.
It probably is. Like,
You go to like fucking, where is it, Alabama and places like that. They're definitely more.
yeah, it's more like the backwardy kind. Not backward in a bad way, just like.
If any of our fans are from Alabama, Sheridan said that, not me.
But like, religion gives hope to people who haven't got much.
Yeah.
It's always like it will
Gives
be
you
better.
something to
Like,
look forward to.
if you're just living a shitty life and you've got nothing to look for, and you've got no, like, this is a test from God. God's trying me. So you convince yourself that life will be better.
Yeah. Well,
So
look,
that
that's what
belief
the
helps
afterlife is,
people.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
that belief, like when you lose a parent or you lose a child, and you can be like, oh, they've gone to heaven, or
Yeah, it gives you peace.
it gives them peace where
Yeah.
you might go mad if you didn't have the thought of like they're in heaven, or this is God's plan. This is God's plan for the world. So
Drake said it best, didn't he?
who?
Drake.
What did he say? Oh, God's plan.
Hey.
But yeah, I don't mind religion. I just don't think governments should use it as an excuse for war or as an excuse for
It
these
shouldn't be an excuse for anything. Like
these people own this land because God 3,000 years ago gave it to them.
I mean,
Well, tell God to come down and just explain to the rest of the
yeah.
world.
Well, this is it. Yeah.
Sorry, that's their land. And do you know what? If God came down and said that, everyone would be like, okay, cool.
Yeah. Do you know what the fucked up thing is, though, mate? Is we all worship the same fucking God. All religious people worship the same God, just in a different name, a different form.
Well, like the three main religions are all off one tree, basically.
Yeah.
That Abraham started. So Judaism, Christianity, and Islam are all branches of the same
Yeah.
same faith. And it's weird because they're the only ones that have one single God.
Yeah.
Like if you look at all the religions through time, like Romans, they had multiple gods.
Yeah.
Vikings had
God
multiple
bless
gods, and they're usually the same kind of story. There's one god like Zeus, above them all, and then there's all the other gods.
Yeah, they all serve different purposes. Like,
And so for thousands of years, like the Egyptians, thousands of years, people were worshipping. That was all right.
yeah.
Now, if you said, "Oh, I've got 7 gods," people look at you like, "Thor's your god?" Like,
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, look in Greek mythology, like Thor and fucking Odin and all them. Some of fucking
that's not Greek.
is that not what?
Viking.
Norse,
Yeah,
Norse, not
Viking.
fucking Greek. Fucking hell.
But the Greeks have
long
the
day.
same kind of things. Greeks, Romans.
Yeah.
It's like a pantheon of gods, and
That makes more sense though to me than one single god doing
the
it.
ridiculousness. What was that?
I know, yeah. Shut up, bitch.
It's God like, stop them educating people. But the ridiculousness of this the Abrahamic religions that are like, there's only one God, he's the one creator, is even if you read the Bible, like Old Testament, Torah, they came from multiple gods. Yahweh was one of like a pantheon of gods in the Canaanite region. Well, that's where Baal comes from. Yahweh is the God of the Bible, basically, the God that transfers through all these religions.
Right, yeah.
But at the start, there were other gods with him. He had a wife,
Yeah.
and there was a god above him, El. El was like Zeus, and then Yahweh was a storm god. Who,
Fucking so distracting, isn't she?
yeah,
Trying to talk about religion. Sit down and do your editing.
Yahweh was a storm god that these Israelites worshipped. There was Baal, who a lot of people.
And they just set a statue on fire, a Baal.
Yeah, in Iran, they burnt like 3 or 4 Baal statues, and all of a sudden people are bombing them. Who knows if like the elite upper class kind of people are like, it's not really Yahweh. The real one was Baal. But like El had a wife, Asherah, or a consort, whatever you call him. And then Yahweh, they started getting rid of the other gods and saying, oh, it's only Yahweh. And then Yahweh took Asherah, and then Yahweh took all of El's characteristics. So whatever was written about El became Yahweh. And then they turned it into, he's the only God, and there was only ever one God, and he's the creator.
What, and that's in the Old Testament?
Yeah. So you can go back, and it's a multi-God faith.
Yeah.
Like, they've just like written everything else out, but you can look back and it starts from the same as the Egyptians, the Greeks, the Romans.
Oh, I mean, I'm not religious. I've made that abundantly clear, and like, I don't believe in like afterlife or a heaven and a hell
Yeah.
and all this. I don't. To me, I can't fathom someone that does believe there's a fucking man in the sky or
It doesn't make-
going to give him a fucking.
It doesn't make logical sense. And
No.
if God gives humans logic, then logically there is no God.
Yeah.
And I think God just covers what we don't know. Like when we didn't know what rain was or thunder was, it was like, oh, God's annoyed.
Yeah.
And then you discover what it is.
And two blokes kissing like God won't like that. He will not like that.
I don't blame you, God.
Whoa,
Joking.
2026.
Joking.
Just clip out the bit where he says he's joking to leave.
I don't mind. Like,
Well, that's it, mate. Like I think anyone that is religious to the point where they make their whole life around this fucking God that they believe in,
yeah.
is you're mentally ill.
Again, if
You
it's your
gotta
own
be.
life, like there's people who make their whole life about Man United.
Mentally ill.
No, but it gets them through. They have enjoyment out of life. They have
Yeah.
something to look forward to put their faith in, to have ups and
As
downs.
if we're comparing God to Man United.
But
I
it's
know
like,
what you mean.
you make your whole life that. There's like people who are just into cars and they like buying cars and swap.
Yeah,
It's just something for you to have like a focus on in your
a
life.
hobby.
And yeah,
Yeah.
basically. Or like if you don't have a family, maybe God becomes your family. Or
I can understand people that are like addicts and they've reformed and thingy believing in something like that. But a
Yeah.
normal everyday person like me and you know,
I wish I could find God. Like, 100%. I'd love that faith in
something.
everything's gonna be all right.
No, I don't.
I'd like the comfort of it. Like I don't have any of that comfort, and not jealous, but a little bit jealous of people who do. Who like because I've talked to them, and no matter what I can say to them, I can't convince them otherwise.
Yeah.
Like that's red,
Yeah,
and they'd be like, no, it's blue.
yeah,
And like no matter what, I'm like showing you that's red. It's blue. I
Yeah.
know. I believe it's blue. It's like you can't convince these people.
I mean, like you say, if they're in their own confinements and they're happy, but when you're like on the streets preaching it or you go into war, over
Yeah.
it,
No, I don't believe in it.
you're hurting other
Like,
people, like, and you're annoying other people more. Like,
honestly, if you got rid of Israel or cut them back to and just wall them off into their own, this is our promise. Keep your
Yeah,
promised
yeah,
land.
yeah.
Keep away from the rest of us. Yeah,
yeah,
keep your promised land. The world would be a much safer and much better place because you could negotiate with people who aren't like automatically
deluded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like most people want to get on in life. Like religious people, they just want to go about their day and like, I'll
Yeah.
go to heaven. You won't because you don't believe. Don't
Yeah.
push it on people. If someone's interested in it, explain.
yeah, 100%. I don't think that there is anything that could convince me that there is a God or like some sort of religious thing to put my whole faith in, my whole life in, to live by these set of rules that, you know, if you do this, you go into this fucking magical place when you die, and
Yeah.
like, fuck that. Live a little, have fun. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
If it gives you, some people say you can't have morals without religion, but I have morals.
yeah, I have morals. Like, it's
But maybe it gives some people morals who are like, oh, if it wasn't for I was believe. You know, like kids, you tell them Santa's watching all the time, so they behave because they believe, oh, I want the prize at the end. I want,
yeah. I want a Christmas present.
and maybe some grown-ups need that. Maybe they're not like fully adjusted where they
Fully
think.
developed.
A lot of religious people aren't fully developed.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, like, and maybe it's good for them kind of people. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be committing crimes, but I know I want to go to heaven. If that stops you committing crimes, have it.
But if that's what stops you from committing crimes, though, like,
But I don't understand how some people follow these lunatic preachers. Like, have you seen that American one who looks like a demon, who bought the private jets? Kenneth
oh
Copeland.
yeah,
where he's like,
yeah, I've seen that.
Who follows him?
Yeah, and like he's not doing it for religion.
No, and they're giving him money so he
Yeah,
can buy
yeah.
private jets and everything. He's like, the Lord said I can have these
I've
jets.
seen that. Yeah,
And then-
someone questioned him about it. It might have been Louis Theroux.
No, it was an American news reporter.
Was it an American?
Yeah,
Right,
and
yeah,
she's
yeah.
Like, he's like, Tyler Perry gave me these
Yeah,
jets.
yeah.
So
I've seen
cheap.
that one.
I could not say no to them. And it's like,
yeah.
and he said he wouldn't go on commercial airlines because it's full of demons. And she's like, are you calling normal people demons? And he's like, I did not say it.
Yeah, he's
Absolute lunatic.
Yeah. You seen him?
Kenneth Copeland, have a look at him.
Yeah.
I watched a video of his the other day where he's like, him and this other preacher or assistant preacher. You know, like when you go for communion, they give you wine.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be Jesus' blood, which is a bit weird. Like, you're supposed to be drinking Jesus
as well, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
The bread is his flesh, the blood is his wine.
It's fucking gross.
That's what you're supposed to be eating and drinking.
Yeah.
And he's there on the stage, he's like, I'm going to slip my hand. So he goes and he slits his hand and tries to drip it into the wine, and his mate drips his into it, and then they mix it together and then they drink it.
Train ride straight to fucking hepatitis, that.
He doesn't even slit his hand, because you see when he lifts the drink up, his hand's not cut.
Yeah.
He's just lying to all these people who are giving them all his money.
He's a cult leader.
He is a cult leader.
Yeah.
But you get
100%.
religious cult leaders, and you get like Tommy Robinson's a cult leader. The guy's like,
Anyone with a following really is, aren't they?
exactly.
Yeah.
And they lie. Where he's like, ISIS are after me. I have to leave the country. You live in Spain anyway. Stop lying. ISIS.
He was asking people for money, and then
Yeah,
did you see his son?
Some woman's like, I only have £40 left. I've given you 20 of it because I need you to escape these people.
Yeah.
Flying on private jets with like.
Yeah, his son put a photo up, didn't he? After Tommy Robinson was like asking people for donations and that.
Yeah.
His son put a fucking photo up of him, big flash chain, and on a private
Yeah, like a
jet.
wannabe rapper. He's like playing
What the
Fredo
fuck?
in the
He
background.
took him down pretty fucking rapid.
Yeah,
didn't
because I bet his dad's like, they're never going to send us any more
Yeah,
money if you're doing
yeah.
this. We have to be. He's always like, I'm broke. I've got no money. I've got nothing in my. I've got nothing.
Yeah.
He's the same as these preachers. He's got a bunch of needy people who need someone to blame for their life going wrong. And
Yeah.
blame the Muslims, blame the Browns, blame the Blacks, blame everyone but yourself. And he's the leader of that cult. And
Yeah.
they're all the ones who are still like, we need to go and fight Iran for Israel when there is no point.
Why are we fighting anyway? Do you know what? I mean, it goes back to the start of the pod. Like, I fucking hate Starmer, but I'm glad he's put his foot down
Yeah.
and said, fuck you.
And he might get bullied into doing it at some point.
He
because
will get bullied into doing it.
America wanted to use our bases at some point.
Yeah, he said no.
He said no, and then he said, well, yeah, they can use it, but we're not doing it. And
Yeah.
he's umming and ahhing, so there must be pressure on him.
Yeah.
And he's not a good person, but
No.
he, like
No
I always said,
politician is.
bad people can do good things. Like, sometimes you just look and think,
So, I mean, perfect example of that is the Grinch. If you compare Starmer to the Grinch,
yeah,
he's a knobhead that nobody likes, but he's got a chance to turn
Yeah,
it around.
he's in a position to turn he could flip
Yeah.
180 tomorrow and like become the greatest prime minister ever. Like,
Save Christmas.
exactly.
This is
I,
it.
I don't think he will, because I don't think he has it in him.
I don't
but
think any politician's got the balls. Although, and you're going to fucking disagree with me on this.
Go on.
Rupert Lowe. Right?
Rupert Lowe is the worst of the worst. Rupert Lowe, who bankrupted Southampton, yeah? You want the guy who can't run a Premier League football club where it's just money, runs them into the administration. You want this dickhead to run a full country.
Have you seen the statuses that he's putting up at the minute? He's like a
He's an
40-year-old.
absolute weirdo.
He's like a 40-year-old like mum that's just in the schoolroom. Like, let's get them all out of our country. I wouldn't let any lazy person sit on their arse. And mate, he just made like his statuses are fucking hilarious. I don't know
He's trying
people that
to
are following
appeal
him.
to the ones who have racism in their heart.
Yeah.
He won't win anything, and all he'll actually do is like take some of the reform.
Well, this is the thing. If he does, I
split.
think it's going to be a split between reform and restore, and I think that's going to be the worst thing that could happen to this country.
Neither of them will win. And if you look, his tweets earlier on were like, the UK needs to stand with Israel. Bin him. Anything stand with Israel, bin them. Even America, who've got like these slimy politicians like Gavin Newsom, not a great guy,
Yeah,
but he's a good politician, because he's one of the first ones who are like, why are our bombs going to Israel to kill kids? He's like, we shouldn't do that. He'll win. He'll probably win the next election because
What party is he?
Democrat. He's like runs California, and he's apparently run it into the ground. Like,
Is he the one that Trump fucking hates, or is that the mayor of New York?
the mayor of New York he hates, Mamdani. But he doesn't like Gavin Newsom either. Gavin
Right, yeah.
Newsom's like, he's a very slick politician. Like you can tell he's slimy and greasy.
Yeah.
But
He's good at what he does.
he can see that the whole public is turning against Israel. So he's jumping on that bandwagon quickly. And if it means helping other people in the world, go and support Gavin Newsom. But yeah, Rupert Lowe is not a good person. He's not a good businessman.
He's not a good politician. He's a good status updater, mate. Holy shit.
Keep him on Twitter with
some of the
Elon
fucking
Musk.
stuff he puts up. Like, it's again, like, when we started this, I was very heavily, like, right-winged, I'd say, conservative, 100%. But now I'm nitpicking. I like bits of policies from the right, and I like bits of policies from the left. I like it as a whole, but I don't agree with fully with the right. I don't agree fully with the left. Like, I agree with these whole, farmers policy.
He's not even a farmer. He's cosplaying as a farmer. He wears a farmer's outfit and stands in a field, and people are like, yeah, we need a farmer. Like, you're not a farmer. He's a banker. He's a banker from London who did some scam with old people's homes to earn money, who then bought Southampton Football Club, ran them into the ground, employed a rugby guy to run a football club, which was even what the guy is a loser. Honest to God, and because he has a posh accent and I'm a farmer. Fuck you, dickhead. Honest to God, and people fall for it, and then because he's trying to appeal to the racist people, he's like, ban halal. Right? Cool. If you think halal slaughter is bad and non-stun, all the animals die to me anyway. It doesn't bother.
You've said this before.
I'd eat halal, I'll eat non-halal. Doesn't. You're not getting the Muslims out of the country. If the country doesn't serve halal, according to their religion, they can eat the meat of the country. So you're not getting rid of them.
And like you say, the animal's dying anyway.
Exactly. If you don't want to eat one that's had a prayer over it or stunned, non-stunned, go and look at factory farming. Factory farming's worse than the non-stun.
Oh, have you seen that video? All the, is it pigs or cows? And they're all just on a conveyor.
I can't watch it because I like animals. So me eating meat, I feel bad. I have to pretend it's not an animal.
I know what you mean.
Which is a bit of a cop out, but
I don't I'll be I'm.
No, a lot of people don't. But there's so many people who are like, ooh, halal meat. They've done. I won't eat halal. If you ban halal, there's states in America backward places where there's no halal butchers, there's no halal meat, and there's Muslims who live there. They can eat the food, but it's not getting rid of them.
The halal thing's only how they die. There's nothing different to the meat, is
no. It's the same animals that it's British beef or it's British.
Why does it fucking matter? I know
it's just an excuse to divide, to be these backward Muslims who don't. Most of it's stunned anyway. But if you've got they're not campaigning for animal rights. They're just halal meat where they'll eat the doner kebab or the Indian and oh, that's cool.
I mean, they're not going to know the difference when it's on the plate. If a Muslim person ever comes around to my house for tea and I serve a steak, I will tell them it's halal, even if it's not. Tell me the difference.
No, they can't taste it. It's only
what I mean.
They think the animal should be prayed over, Like Christians
Sacrifice.
used to sit around a table and they'd do grace before you'd eat.
We still do.
Yeah. Because because the animal has given up its life for you to eat
live.
it, basically. So it's like just being nice to the animal kind of thing. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Kosher's the same.
Yeah.
So he has to put in and ban kosher. Kosher would be worse because these.
And if you're saying that, we know that's fucking legit.
And they think they scare Muslims with pigs and pork. They're only told not to eat it because they see it as a dirty meat.
Yeah.
They're not scared of it.
Jewish people don't eat pork.
No, and neither did Jesus.
Right.
Jesus lived by whatever the Jewish religion was at the time.
Jesus, the white man in the Middle East.
Exactly. What the Bible's done, or the church has done smart, is when it's been brought to different countries, they've translated the names into the people of that country.
Yeah.
So that's why when you read the Bible here, it's like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. So you're like, oh, they're white people. I know a guy called Matthew. I know a guy.
Yeah.
The Crown kept the names, so you got these scary names. They scare you with foreign names and foreign words like Sharia law and Takaya and all these words you don't know. So it's just it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Whereas the Bible in Spain, John would be Juan, or in France, it's a different name. in each different country, they've got different names, and it makes you think this is our religion. People are like, we don't want these foreign religions. Christianity comes out of the same damn region. They're all out of the Middle East. They're all.
Well, this is it. Yeah.
Jesus is a Muslim prophet. Like,
Let's just ban religion. Get rid of it. I'm all for that.
you can't ban it because most of the world are religious to an extent. There's like 2 billion Muslims, like 3 billion Christians. That's over half the world. So there's no way you can.
I'm not. I mean, yeah. But
You keep it out of politics. You keep it
100%. Yeah.
like George Bush said he went to war in Iraq.
George Bush, little fun fact, is the only one that's not been in the Epstein files.
But there's a few that George Bush Jr. is the only one who's not got like a weird kind of sex crime to do with it. His dad had like the Franklin scandal where they were importing little boys to the White House.
But George Bush?
George Bush Sr., his dad.
Oh, right, okay.
Clinton's got the whole Epstein thing. Obama's got the hot dog thing, and that guy said he sucked him off in the back of a car. Like they've all, I think to get into them positions of power, you have to be a weirdo, which is probably why I'm not prime minister or president.
I'm
Like-
next week, mate.
Um,
I don't mind getting my dick sucked in a car to be fucking president of the United States.
have you not seen the guy who said he was like a little crack addict?
Oh no, is he gross?
He's just a very weird guy, and he's like, before Obama was president, he was like,
Well, there was rumours about him being gay because Michelle's meant to be a man, isn't she?
I think they're all gay, and they hold it against them. And because being gay has become acceptable, like in the 70s or 80s,
Yeah.
it was not acceptable.
I wouldn't know. I'm not that old.
No, you don't have to be that old, but you have
Yeah,
to
no,
know,
I know what
your,
you mean,
your
yeah.
history. Like, it wasn't acceptable, so that's something you could hold against them. Now people are coming out as gay, so you can't hold the gay
People are
thing.
coming out as gay now, mate, because it's fucking Tuesday.
Yeah, so you can't hold that against them.
Yeah.
Really. So now it's like, oh, what can we hold against you? Oh, fucking kids.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, it's
it's a messed up world. Keep religion out of politics. Like I said, George Bush said he went to Iraq, the war in Iraq because God whispered him in his ear and told him to do it.
yeah.
And they're trying to invoke that to all the troops now that they're sending over to die. Like,
You're doing it for a good cause.
Jesus
Of course.
chose Donald Trump to be the light, and it's to bring him back quicker. All these religions are death cults.
Might be something in that, to be fair.
Why?
It's fucking orange as fuck. It's bright, mate. Put him on a star.
No, Donald Trump's not. He says himself, I'm not going to heaven.
Do you know what? This is what I mean. Like, I'm more and more. I'm like, I don't hate the man, but more and more, I'm like disliking him. But then he says shit like that. Like he knows he's a piece of shit.
No, but then he doesn't know Christianity, because Christianity, you can do what you want.
As long as you repent.
No, you don't have to repent. All you have to do in Christianity is say, I believe Jesus died for my sins. Every bad act I've ever done in my life, Jesus took the punishment already. So as long as I believe that, Jimmy Savile, according to Christianity, no one's in heaven yet. It's at the end of time. People think your nan dies and she's in heaven. No
Your nan's dead, mate.
no one goes to heaven till the end of time, till Jesus comes back. So they're all waiting to go to heaven. But according to Christianity,
Fuck me, could you imagine?
it'll go like that for the people who are dead.
Right, yeah.
Like, time's immaterial to it. But Jimmy Savile, because he believed Jesus died for his sins, all the stuff, he'll be in heaven. What kind of religion puts Jimmy Savile in heaven? And like, we're a Christian country.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like, at least
Yeah, that don't
the
make
Islamic one is, there's a judge. Your deeds are weighed when you die.
They did something like that. Have you ever seen the TV show The Good Place?
No.
So you need to watch it. It's good. It's a comedy, but like instead of a heaven and a hell, there's a good place and a bad place, and you get judged, and you can either go to the good place or go to the bad place. And is it spoilers? It's been out for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been out quite a while.
And all these people are living this fucking perfect life. They're getting everything they want. You know, if they say like, "Oh, I want a chocolate cake," now they're getting a chocolate cake. Like, it's fucking fantastic. And the big plot twist. Are you gonna watch it?
I'll have to remember what it's called. The Good Place.
The Good Place.
I'll try it, but
I won't spoil the ending for you though. But the ending's like, oh shit. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But that is very, from what you've just said,
Yeah.
like that is, I always thought it was based on Christianity, but it
Yeah.
seems more like it's based on.
Everyone thinks, like, when I was growing up, I went to Christian school, well, Church of England school.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I went to a Christian school.
You assume that good deeds get you to heaven, bad deeds get you to hell. And it's not. It's completely not. It's completely, all you have to do is believe why Jesus died was to take all the badness you've ever done in your life. He's taken the punishment for it. I can kill you, I can rape, I can murder, I can do anything I want. I don't need to be punished. Jesus got punished for me doing it.
We need to stop these bits where we could just click out.
Just to let you know as well, we're coming up to an hour.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
cool.
whatever.
But yeah, I'm sure we'll carry on about like
yeah.
the wars at some
I
point.
just wanted to fucking get that out of the way because like it is a big thing in news at the minute, and it's something that I'm actually like.
And I have to hold a lot back
Interested in.
because I'll be like shouting at people, and
We'll get shut down on YouTube.
so I'm trying to not be as political and like
You're doing good.
because there's a lot I'd like.
The thing is though, like it's not as if you're being political, putting your own beliefs on people. It's you're being political and stating the facts and letting people make their own mind up after that. It's not as if you're like, you need to do this and you need to. You know that I love money,
Yeah,
but like you're not like that is fucking bad for you. You shouldn't be like that. You
it is
should
bad
live
for
like
you. You should not be like that.
It's fantastic. I love money. Mate, if it weren't for money, I wouldn't have got as fucked up as I did on Saturday night.
Yeah,
Like-
once the bombs start hitting all the places and you're running around with your £10 notes in your bank card and everyone's like, no, thank you.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Like money has no inherent value. It's a man-made.
Yeah, but I could
Thing
buy
to
a big
control you.
fucking shelter, like war shelter.
Who's going to sell?
Buy it now.
No, in a war,
No, in the war. No. I'll buy my war shelter now.
like you can swap eggs or your chicken for like a houseboat.
When you're running outside with a chicken or eggs, mate, I'll be like, come on, Sheridan, to this $1 million fucking bunker. I won't be shouting down, well, I'll be shouting up.
But in other news, did you see the Jim Carrey video?
I wanted to bring this up.
Yeah.
It wasn't Jim Carrey, was it? It was, what's his name? He's come out and said it was him.
No, the guy who said he's a mask maker.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, no, his pictures were AI. There's like a full jaw, like you couldn't put in your mouth. So it's not.
No, he goes. Go on, see if you can find the.
Yeah, Alex something. He's a mask maker. He said he put the mask on and.
Yeah,
but
it was
his
him.
picture of the mask and the jaw were AI. So
Oh. So it wasn't him.
apparently not.
So is Jim Carrey a clone? It's weird, mate.
I
Because
don't think clones.
I think it's weird that the last few years, it's ever since his wife died, isn't it? He's
Yeah,
got
or
a
his
bit.
girlfriend.
Is it his
I
girlfriend?
think so. Yeah, she's murdered,
Um,
wasn't she?
I think she committed suicide, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, committed suicide, and like he got the blame for it, didn't he?
I can't remember.
I think that's
Yeah.
what it was. Don't hold me to that, but I think that's what it was. And he started going downhill, stopped doing films and stuff, and he like.
Well, he did a lot when he was doing interviews. He was saying like the Illuminati.
Yeah, doing that with his
Yeah.
fucking- yeah.
I don't know if he was being sarcastic, trying to be funny, or
But I mean, he got into his painting and stuff
Did
like
he?
that. Yeah. Like I really like Jim Carrey. He's one of my favorite comedians. Like,
yeah,
I loved him. Obviously, I didn't grow up with him, but like all his early shit, like that was my childhood.
yeah,
And seeing him from Ace Ventura to this man now, that's like he seems genuinely like he's like going on talk shows. He's like, you work for the Illuminati. Oh, who's that? Oh,
Yeah.
Don't tell me you don't know who the Illuminati is.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
work
yeah.
for him. You work. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
and then you don't see anything of him.
Yeah.
And he turns up to this award shows,
Yeah,
like looking like, fuck knows what.
yeah.
That-
I've seen people's faces change just as much.
Not like that though.
Like a lot of Botox, and if you haven't seen someone for 5-10 years,
He's not getting Botox. Look at him from the Sonic film. He was in the Sonic film fucking...
yeah,
When did Sonic 2 come out? Not that long ago.
yeah.
There's no way his face has changed from that.
Didn't his eye colours change as well, or something? They're saying.
Yeah, well, this is where that Alex guy took credit for it, didn't he? He was like, it was me at the fucking award show. It was me that picked
Yeah.
up. And the French awards where it was,
Yeah,
they were saying like, yeah, no, it was Jim Carrey, weren't they?
well, they'd obviously think it's him because they'd have invited him, and if someone else turned up,
But he's always said like he doesn't go and get awards and shit now.
Well, I think definitely politicians have lookalikes who will do their, in case they're
they're
shot,
bidding for
they'll
it.
be like, Vladimir Putin will send.
Well, he's got fucking lookalikes. hasn't he?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Biden, there were about 3 or 4 different Bidens. It was like one who was about 7 foot tall. There was like a black Biden. There was like, yeah, well, you could see where he's wearing a mask, and there's like,
Yeah?
there's like lots of different Bidens. Because I think Biden had lost his mind by then, and
Could have been him just fucking like.
there's one where he's genuinely, he looks about 6'6", like he looks huge compared to normal Biden.
Don't hear anything about Biden, or do you?
Because he lost his mind while he was in there.
He did.
Horrible person.
Yeah.
Raped
Well,
his kids.
Allegedly.
No, not unless the allegation is from his kids.
I know, yeah, but has he been done for it?
Don't have to be done for it to
Allegedly. Allegedly.
sue me, Biden.
His son's a heroin addict, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
Hunter.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Hunter's nickname for him was Pedo Pete.
Yeah?
Yeah, when he's texting his friends about his dad, he calls him Pedo Pete.
Why Pete?
I don't know, because it's P and alliteration probably. But they found his daughter's diary, and she's confirmed it's her diary about him getting in the shower with her and stuff like that.
Yeah, but like when I'm not saying that's okay. I don't think it's okay when like, a kid shower.
I was gonna say,
But like when you're like young, you have a bath with your dad or you fucking. Do you know what I mean? Like I grew up in a fucking council house, mate. We shared water. Do you know what I mean? That's not unnormal, is it?
No.
No, see, I might have been different. I couldn't imagine sharing a bath with your dad. Like,
Well, like you shared bath with your siblings and stuff, didn't
yeah,
you?
like share bath
Not your
water and
dad.
shit. Mate, I've had many a bath with my dad.
At what age?
Young, like I'm talking like
20,
ages.
19,
No,
18?
It was only 16. Like, I'm talking like 3 to like 6, maybe.
Was your dad there at that?
Not my. Well, that's what makes it even weirder. That was my stepdad. But
I was gonna say, what the fuck?
but like,
Number one, Biden isn't broke where he's needing to share shower water.
yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Number two, I'm sure the daughter was like 14, 13, 14.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Where she's writing a diary that it's making her feel uncomfortable that her dad's getting in the shower with her. So she's not like a 3-year-old, like, Daddy, let me get the diary out. Like,
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
yeah, he's a weirdo. He always has been a weirdo.
There's a
And they
video
put
of him
weirdos
going
in
around
charge.
at the minute where he's fucking. He was quite a sharp fucking, well-spoken bloke, weren't he? Like he might be a fucking freak, but he was quite
Yeah.
sharp and well with it. Seeing him from that to what he is now,
Yeah.
he's like the shell of a man that he once was.
It's old age though, isn't it? Like dementia and stuff like that.
Do you
Like-
want? Do you want to live to that age?
I am that age.
I am 300 years old.
But it depends on your quality of life. Like, I don't want to be,
Crippled.
I wouldn't want to turn 30 and be like that. So I definitely want to turn 80 and be like that. If you're fully aware and you can walk and you can, I won't mind being 200 years old if I was in a good
Yeah,
state
good
of
shape
health.
and that,
It's
yeah.
your state of health and your state of mind, I think. Like, Trump's losing his mind.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
guy's,
Stuff like
he's what, 80 now? 79, 80?
yeah, 80, I think.
Like, the interview this week when he's with the German Chancellor and he says his dad was born in Germany and his dad was born in New York. It's like, you don't mistake that.
This is a professional liar, though, isn't it? Like,
Sometimes when you
Yo,
lie
that's-
so much, you don't know. He's probably
Yeah,
told
right,
people
cool.
the stories.
see, I don't think I'd want to.
Yep.
I think my mum and my dad have both got a lot of health issues and that.
If you didn't have, it's the health issues that's
yeah,
the
that's what
issue.
scares me.
Like, if you were just like this.
Fat.
No, but you,
Morbidly obese, Sheridan.
you've got the option of losing the weight because your legs
yeah,
work,
yeah,
your heart
'cause you can.
works.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if you couldn't move off your couch at like 80 and like
What's-
already
what's
now
the point?
sometimes I don't remember names and stuff. Imagine it gets worse and you're like can't remember like what's that called, and it wouldn't be a nice life. And if you're not
Mate, I'm like that now. I've had too many punches.
and if you're not there,
Yeah. No, I think that the only thing that worries me is being like brain dead or being, I don't know what the proper term is. Can you say vegetable? Probably can't, can you?
Yeah, I'd assume so.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're brain dead, you don't know what's going on, so it
Oh,
don't,
yeah, say what you want.
don't really matter anyway. Like,
Yeah, I couldn't. I've always.
I
said
just
to
like
the-
my full. I wouldn't like someone to have to look after me. 'Cause
Well,
I don't have kids. I don't want kids, and a lot
Yeah.
of people
rely on the kids.
it
to look
relies on
after 'em,
kids.
yeah.
So you'd have to go in a home with these people that like treat you like dirt. Like,
Smell funny. I've
I
been in
wouldn't
an
want
old
that.
people's home.
No.
It just smells like piss.
yeah,
Everywhere it smells like piss.
I don't think I'd want that.
No. I'll off you if you ever get it.
I just have to be friendly to my nieces and nephews because everyone wants to die young till they start getting old, and then it's like, well, one more year. Like, I used to think I'd be dead at 21. My whole thing I had on my license plate: live fast, die young. Like,
I think you've got to have that mind frame though, because like, why would you want to get old? Like, I want to be, I'd rather die fucking doing something, enjoyable. Like, I want to die and it not be peaceful in my sleep or from an illness or a fucking.
well, I definitely want it to be peaceful.
You want it to be peaceful?
Yes, 100%.
Oh,
I nearly died in Turkey once,
yeah.
like in the ocean, like jumping.
Paddling pool.
No,
That's
no.
what it was. His armband came off. Ah.
Jumping with waves. You know, like the waves are going,
Yeah,
jumping
yeah,
and they're
yeah,
getting
yeah.
higher, and like it's fun. Like, and then an extra wave comes when you've jumped and knocks you down.
Right, yeah.
It's
How
like,
old was you?
Probably 13, 14,
Right, yeah.
maybe 14, 15. And as I jumped up, another wave hit me. I couldn't escape. And I thought I was going to die.
Yeah.
Because every time you lifted your head up, another wave would batter you and you couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
And then water's going in my mouth. I'm choking. I'm trying to get to the shore because there's no one to save you because you just...
It's not funny, but it kind of is funny.
It is to look back on.
Yeah.
But that would have been a horrible way to die where you know you die. Because I was thinking in my head, I can't escape this. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gone. Like, salt water's in your eyes, you can't see, and it's going down your mouth. And every time you're trying to escape, your natural reaction is to lift your head up.
Yeah.
And I kind of needed to stay down, let the next wave go, and then.
Yeah, then.
And I somehow managed to get to shore.
When you're a kid, though, you don't think logically like that, do you?
I was a very logical kid.
I can imagine you being a fucking
I was
logical
like
kid.
6, 7 years old and wondering about consciousness. Like,
Fuck that, mate.
they were my worries in life. Like, if I die, is my conscience going to come back without my memory? I remember vividly they were the thoughts I'd have going to sleep. Like, but I didn't know how to explain consciousness to people to ask.
Yeah.
And again, I didn't have a religion as a child, whereas
Nothing to fall back on.
you go to heaven, you're like, no, I don't know what goes on. Like, I was
Yeah.
very like scientifically minded, and
What happened, mate?
women.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Um,
See, I've only ever had one near-death experience, I'd say, like where I thought I was going to die.
yeah,
I got hit by a car when I was riding my motorbike, and I don't remember a lot of it. Still don't, and I've lost like a lot of my memory and that from it. And I broke my knees, my wrists. What else did I fucking break?
Your collarbone.
I am a collarbone.
yeah.
Fucking so.
The
I
one that you've
remember
got a metal plating.
I got hit by a fucking Land Rover on this little. You know what a monkey bike is?
I think so.
Tiny little motorbike. Like
Them
pretty-
little bikes that monkeys ride in India.
No. I did have one of them things. No, it's like a Honda DAC. It's just like a motorbike but small.
Yeah.
You like build them yourself and fucking go riding.
Yeah.
And I was on the single track lane, and I mean, I'm only saying from what I've been told because I can't even fucking remember. The last thing I remember is being at the traffic lights, and this car hit me. And I remember I woke up on the road.
Yeah.
And my brother-in-law came over to me. Oh no, my nephew shouted my name, and he was like 3 or 4. That's what woke
Do you
me up.
remember that bit?
Yeah, I remember that because like I remember sitting up like that, and I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" My helmet was off. This bitch had taken my helmet off. Like, could have had a broken neck, could have killed me. And yeah, I come round and like sat up, and I'm like thinking, "What the fuck's going on?" I couldn't feel any pain whatsoever.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law just walked over, like went like that with my fucking motorbike jacket. He was like, "Yeah, you fucked that, hadn't you?" Like, look down, mate. My fucking collarbone's sticking out.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, it was fucking horrible. And I've seen that and fucking passed out again.
Yeah.
I I woke back up in hospital, and I just remember being in fucking agonising pain.
Yeah.
But it goes back to like where you say you wouldn't want people looking after you because like, man, I mean, my mum did a lot for me. I couldn't wipe my own arse, man. I couldn't shower, I couldn't bath, I couldn't do fucking anything for months.
Yeah.
The one thing I did do, which I probably shouldn't, is like a week after it all, I jumped back on my motorbike, like right up and down road. Probably shouldn't have fucking thingy, but just sort of puts it into perspective for you. And I think because of that, that's why I don't believe in God, and I don't believe in.
See, now someone else could have had that experience and thought, I was meant to die there and God saved me.
Yeah.
And that's a way a lot of people turn to God. I know a person who he was a doorman and he wasn't religious and he had a car crash. And if it had hit any other way, he'd have been dead.
Yeah.
And he thought God had saved him. Yeah. And that gave him the faith in God. And people pick up anything.
Yeah, see, I went the opposite way with it.
It depends on your upbringing and stuff like that and what you believe somewhere in you. Like, if you've had God somewhere and you think, he actually did come and I've been looking for him and there he is, and who am I to turn him away? Like, because he did save me, and you could have gone down that other road and become
religious.
But
could you imagine me religious?
You probably are deep down. You like religious to money. Like,
I am religious to money.
Like that other guy, Floyd Mayweather. Have you seen him recently?
No, he's fighting again.
He's fighting 3 times.
Yeah.
He's fighting Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
And
that's not going to go. Floyd can still fight. Like, I know you're a Tyson fan, mate. Floyd can still fight. Tyson can't.
I think it's an exhibition, so it's just going to be... It's not on their record.
Mayweather wins.
I think they'll just go till the end and, like...
Yeah.
Draw or...
It'll be boring.
Yeah, I'll watch it, because it's Mike Tyson, and then he's fighting a Greek martial artist kickboxer. And then he's fighting Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
As a real fight on both their records. They're both, 48 years old?
Isn't Floyd older?
No. Pull it up.
Google it. She fucking hates that position now, doesn't she? I swear Floyd's older than that.
No, I think they're both 48. But on his record, so if he loses, that's his whole... Yeah. The guy must be so broke and owe so much money.
Floyd's 49.
See?
You said 48. I said 50. Happy medium. How old's Pacquiao?
They were always about the same age.
That was very risky. You saying that?
Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
47.
Yeah. So about the same age. Pacquiao's fought more recently in a real fight.
Yeah.
But how much money can he owe? Like, he didn't fight 3 times in a year when he was active.
Do you reckon it's money that he owes?
Yeah.
Do you reckon he's just burnt through everything?
He's burnt through stuff. Like,
he made he fought Logan Paul after. Was it Logan Paul?
He fought Logan Paul.
Yeah, Logan.
He owes Logan Paul money.
Yeah. He didn't pay him, did he? For fucking.
He got paid for the fight, but Floyd sold the rights separately to another company.
Yeah.
Logan was supposed to get, I think, 15%. So he sold it for 10 million, took the 10 million.
Yeah.
Didn't pay Logan his 1.5.
Yeah, I've seen it on.
And then they didn't fight on whoever paid him the 10 millions card. So he's robbed that 10 million. The guy's still going out to Gucci and spending 8 million on.
It's a lifestyle, though, isn't it? Like, if you are that adapt to buying name brand stuff, and you're not going to switch up and go Primark, are you?
He doesn't have to go Primark, but spending 8 million on Gucci is...
You got to live up to the image, haven't you?
No, who cares about your image? Like, spend all your money so you're broke and they kick you out of the house, and I think he owes loads in taxes. That guy's earned coming up to $1 billion probably, like, in his career. I mean, Mike Tyson earned $1 billion, like,
if not more.
Probably more.
Yeah.
There's no way he'd be fighting these 3 fights if he didn't need the cash.
Is there such a thing as 100,000 million?
No. Well, you can have 100,000, but it's got another name.
So, like, 100,000 million doesn't...
No, so 1,000 million is $1 billion. So that'd be 100 billion.
So once you get to 999 million,
it's not, $1 billion.
It's $1 billion after that.
Yeah.
Money confuses me, mate. But I love it. I love it so much.
Because you're just like this Floyd Mayweather dickhead who's like, money, 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 money. Look, I can line it up on my table. Like, great. Like, the dickhead walks around with bags full of cash.
I know, yeah.
Use a credit card.
He did it, did he, at fucking McGregor and the press conference between them both.
Yeah.
He like threw a bag of money at McGregor. And McGregor's like...
And this should make you worry a bit about McGregor, because McGregor had the one Floyd fight where he's earned that. He's never earned that kind of money anywhere else. Yeah. Floyd's had about 10 of them fights, and he's out of money. Look at the lifestyle. Connor's leading of yachts and private jets and stuff like that.
Conor, I'm not saying Mayweather hasn't, but Connor's like, he is a businessman. Like,
So is Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather bought buildings, and
yeah.
if you live that lifestyle, they're living multi-billionaire lifestyles on multi-millions.
Yeah.
It's like me living a multi-millionaire lifestyle on multi-thousand. It's
like me living fucking hundreds.
But at some point the money runs out and you're
back to square one.
Yeah. But yeah, he's a Zionist, so fuck him.
Who, McGregor?
No.
Oh, Mayweather.
McGregor's a Zionist too, so fuck the pair of them.
Listen, this pod is coming to a you start
Let's do
McGregor.
a couple of them before we go.
Yeah, do you want to pull some questions up for us? How
What?
dare you say fuck McGregor?
Yeah, fuck McGregor.
Jesus.
Can't stand him.
I love him. I love him. I can't.
The amount of times I've seen him tap, 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 tap.
Love him. I love him so much, mate.
McChicken.
McChicken. Nice.
Are we ready?
Fucking
Go on.
legend.
Dum, dum, dum.
If you've ever
McGregor
cheated,
or Mayweather?
fucking
on.
stop
Go on.
talking.
Yeah, go on.
If you've ever cheated, you should never be allowed to call yourself a loyal person again. You want me to
I'm
count
doing
you
on
in?
3. Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Are you not allowed to wait until I put mine up?
Wait,
Well, which one did you pick both up?
I agree. If you, I've never cheated, and I never would.
And you don't think
People make mistakes,
people can change, huh?
and people can change. But would you call yourself a loyal person if you cheated?
What, loyal in my entire life?
Yeah, because it's part of your morals. Like,
I mean, you could be not loyal with a girl,
yeah,
but like,
if you're not
to
loyal
your
with the
best mate.
person you love, how can you be trusted with the person who you like?
It's a fair point,
If you,
but I do think people can change. I don't think you should always base it.
no, everyone can change at some point,
Yeah.
but if you're in the midst of that cheating patch, like people discover God and then they're like, I used to murder people and now I'm a man of God. Like Russell Brand, he's been charged with rape and stuff, and
Scumbag.
he goes to church, he goes to court with his Bible in his hand, like,
Yeah, Bible in his hand, shirt undone, fucking big glass, fucking sunglasses. He
Yeah.
looks like a rapist. Like, he's a fucking
Yeah.
rapist, mate. He's a dickhead.
same with Tate, when he got all these charges, he becomes Muslim all of a sudden. They like use the religion to be like, I'm a changed man, I'm a good person.
Yeah.
And whether you trust either of them, there's periods I've liked Russell Brand in, like,
We've gone very off topic here.
No, because we're saying like about loyalty and shit like that. Like, but Royal Brand, fucking.
Royal Brand.
Russell.
It's been a long day. Russell Brand is a dickhead.
Yeah,
Yeah, massively. I'm pulling another one out.
Yeah, I've got one ready.
go on.
Fucking hell.
Spoilers don't actually ruin a movie. If the movie is good, the plot twist shouldn't matter. Let me know when you've got your answers.
I've got my answer.
Have you got your
Yeah.
answer?
Yeah.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
We already.
Oh. You two are fucking shit at this.
Yeah, no, I fucking hate spoilers.
Yeah,
I hate them.
little spoilers, not a problem.
No, I fucking hate them.
I don't like watching trailers that basically the movie.
Like every Marvel trailer that's come out in the last
Yeah,
5 years.
Like trailers used to tempt you into the. There's like, well, that looks exciting.
Yeah.
Now it's like the full movie in a minute.
Oh yeah, it pisses me off so much.
Has any movie been ruined for you?
Not movie.
Go on.
I've had some series like ruined for me, like Dexter.
Yeah.
Yeah, people have.
Do you want to ruin it for
Yeah.
our audience?
I mean, it's fucking years old.
Yeah,
now,
it's
isn't it?
been
Like,
out
what?
since
Yeah, he
like
dies at the end of it.
No, I've just started
I
watching
know,
it.
yeah, he dies, mate. He dies.
I had Sixth Sense ruined for me.
Ah, no way.
Yeah.
That's it.
My little brother.
I've never had that ruined, luckily, like when I
Yeah.
watched it.
Because then I always think I'll forget and watch it. I can't forget because it
Yeah,
annoyed
yeah,
me
yeah,
so
yeah.
much. And I think, would I have noticed?
Have you watched it?
Yeah, I've watched
Yeah,
it, but
yeah,
I knew the ending. I thought it's obvious, but
yeah.
would it have been
Oh,
obvious
that's
if
a
I hadn't been
big
told?
one as well.
So yeah,
Fucking what a film that is.
not when you know. like,
Well, yeah, I suppose you watched the whole
it's
film.
still
but,
a decent film, but
He's a ghost.
there's no
by the way.
twist.
Yeah, I know what you
Because
mean.
you know. So yeah, that was ruined for me.
Tell you what, if you like that, we watched a film the other night. What was it called? See No Evil.
oh that
James
was
McAvoy.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a good film.
Have you
Good
watched
film,
it?
that.
Fucking fantastic
Yeah.
film, mate. And that's the first time I've watched a film in a long time,
Yeah.
and I've been like, that was fucking amazing. Like, and I've been fixated.
We need to do more of your film reviews. You like your
I fucking love films.
films.
I love films so much.
Are we ready for one
Go on,
more?
Go on.
And then we'll have to wrap it up. Music
She's a fucking
peaked
producer now.
in the 90s.
Hold
Hold on.
wait.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Dum 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 dum.
I'm gonna have to do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on. Explain.
I fucking love like 90s, 80s music. I really do. But then you've got Eminem or
Eminem was 90s.
Slim Shady was
Yeah, 99, 98, 99.
really nice.
So he's still a 90s artist. So that would count as you.
All right. Taylor Swift. Gonna put it out there. Have you heard? I always mess the name up. Fate of Ophelia.
No.
Have you not heard it? Oh, it's a fucking banger, innit?
No.
Yeah, I think there's so many great artists now
Better than 90s artists.
on par.
So who would be your 90s peak be?
Queen,
Queen's more 70s, 80s.
Queen in the 70s.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Not fucking
Freddie
chance.
Mercury died in what, 92?
When was Queen formed? Queen's not 70s.
Queen's
Not
definitely
chance.
70s.
No, it's not.
Bohemian Rhapsody's probably 77.
Mate, I can't even type. My fingers are that cold.
We need to buy some gloves.
You need to buy and some better footwear, apparently, Sharon.
It was
Queen's
formed
70s.
in 1970.
What the fuck, really? I
Yeah.
always thought Queen were 1980.
No.
Oh, shit.
They had most hits in the 80s, and then he died in 91, 92. 92, I'd say.
Yeah, because he did his last performance at
Well, he did the Olympic Games song for 92 Barcelona Olympics.
what was that? It was Wembley, weren't it? He did the fucking
We Are the Champions.
yeah, like the big that everyone knows.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes, he'd be a 70s, 80s artist, so, but not 90s.
I always thought it was 80s.
Yeah.
Fuck knows.
I think music for me peaked in the 80s. Like
yeah,
pop music, like general pop music.
yeah, but you like all your rappers and that now, don't you? Like you're not rappers, grime artists and drill artists.
Yeah, but I wouldn't compare them to like Prince, Michael Jackson, George Michael, Lionel Richie, Billy Ocean, Billy Idol. Like the 80s for me is like I could throw in a mix of the 80s, like 80s power ballads, like Foreigner and all of them. Like just ask like Alexa to play you 80s power ballads and like. No, that's me. I could only listen to 80s music if that was all that existed.
Yeah.
Rap and stuff, I'm not into 80s rap, like at all.
When we're at NWA, they're 90s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it would have been probably the end of the 80s, early 90s when they were forming. I think R&B music peaked early 2000s.
Yeah, I agree.
I've never been into R&B though.
No?
No, do you know? I think it was like I used to come work at a place every Saturday night, and there just used to be like R&B on in background.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what.
No,
See, I quite like a bit of R&B.
No, I'm not a
the
fan.
problem is a lot of the great R&B artists, people you've got problems with now. You've got
Well,
like R.
yeah.
Kelly. Like R. Kelly's probably
Stop.
the greatest R&B artist out there.
What was that?
Chris Brown, like
Yeah.
Chris Brown, early 2000s.
Yeah.
like Run It,
Oh, mate, I feel like I'm getting
2004,
old.
Yeah. We are getting
B2K, loads of them. That early like 2003, 2004, 2005 kind of vibe.
Yeah.
That was the best for music.
But R&B, that, and even probably rap, like Tupac and Biggie were 90s.
Yeah.
2000s probably.
Oh, listen to that gay Biggie song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit
we're
gay,
talking
isn't
about
it?
sucking dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I was like, I proper listened. I think I showed you, didn't
yeah.
I was like, listening. I was like, I've never heard this before. Like,
Imagine when you don't listen to lyrics, but you just sing along to it.
yeah, I know. Yeah.
Because a lot of people, there's loads of lyrics you don't know what they mean, and you
Bit
just
fruity. Yeah. 100%.
But
Yeah. I think as well. Like now you've got. I'm gonna use.
There's
him as-
no modern artists I'd like look out for. Like I like a bit of grime, a bit of British rap, like, but it's not.
Yeah. There's no one that.
Who's your favorite artist at the moment? Taylor Swift.
Fucking love Taylor Swift.
Oh my god.
At the moment, I don't know because I've got such a weird variety of music. Like I could be listening to Taylor Swift 1 minute, then Skillet the next, or
Yeah.
like I don't know.
So if you could go to any current concert now, someone's giving you VIP ticket for any artist in the world, the next tour.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Eminem.
Even at this age.
Yeah, I want to. I don't care even at this age, mate. He is a fucking legend. He will be a legend.
But if he's
Until he
only doing
dies.
his current music.
Yeah, I like his current music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you not listened to Music to Be Murdered by, or
That's not very current, is it?
that was his most? Oh my,
There's a good.
We've had this argument before.
that was his most current one, isn't it? He's done the second one.
Pretty
Probably, but it's still a few years old.
Oh no,
isn't it?
it's not. He's done Slim Shady.
The last one I
Marshall Mathers
remember
Happy too.
coming up was the Kamikaze one when he was going at MGK.
Swallow a
Like,
bottle of alcohol and a...
but
Oh no, that's Godzilla. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
The death of Slim Shady was his
Death of Slim
most
Shady,
current
that's it.
one.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
2024.
That's a good
Yeah.
album.
Yeah.
That sort of goes back to his 90s, early 2000s.
Well, that's the whole
yeah.
point, isn't it? Death of Slim Shady.
No,
Going
no,
back
the whole point of it
and
was
killing off
that
that.
nowadays he can't get away with what he would have said back then because
Yeah.
you've got all these libtards that are fucking
and also he's old. He's like,
50.
yeah, no one wants to hear a
55?
50-year-old. Like,
I want to hear.
no,
Yeah.
Mate, he's
Like-
fucking amazing.
like it's cool when you're young and like being
Nah,
funny.
I
is
agree
cool.
with Brad.
He's
He's
fucking
fucking
brilliant.
amazing.
He's a
Oh,
legend.
no.
He is a
See him.
legend.
It's like Eddie Murphy films now. Like he's still funny, but he's not the 20-year-old cheeky Eddie Murphy. You can't be the 50-year-old new cop on the block, like, or 60 or 70, whatever he is. It's the same with rappers. Like,
Go on then. Who's your? If you could go see him now. Current.
I don't really listen to current music.
You don't
I'll
listen
tell
to mainstream, do you? Really?
Like I liked like DB or Fredo, or I won't put them in the same category as
Yeah.
like proper artists from the 80s or 90s, but like
All right. If you could go back in time.
Lil Wayne I'd still go and see today.
Yeah, Lil Wayne's good.
Like Lil Wayne I'd like to see at some point. Like,
What about your favorite 80s? We'll finish.
they're all
on there.
dead.
So right. We'll finish on there.
Yeah.
Your favorite 80s artists are alive and kicking at the age they were in the 80s now.
Only at
Go
that
on.
age because I have the same problem with like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson of today is not the Mike Tyson
No,
of the
no, no.
80s. So
He's nothing like the 80s.
to me, it's a different person. Like,
Yeah.
So
So say if they were the age
Prince,
they were. in the-
I wish I'd seen Prince before he died.
yeah.
Yeah. Or Michael Jackson. I'd like to have seen Michael Jackson in like 88,
not dead.
89.
Oh, someone said to me the other day as well that I wouldn't thought watch the pod. They were like, didn't like your mate, but I like him now because he was defending Michael Jackson.
I know who that was.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one likes me. It's cool. Like,
I like your shirts.
I take some time growing used to like.
I've spent years with you. I've liked you from day one. I thought you were funny. You just don't give a shit what you think. Like, best thing about you.
Well, yeah, Prince or Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie. Even like, if there wasn't Prince or Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie would have been massive. Like, well, he was massive, but
Yeah, bigger than he
Yeah.
was.
George Michael before he was gay. Like,
Didn't that push him to be bigger, George Michael?
no. He had like the problem with like boy bands having one coming out is it pushes away all the girl fans because girls buy records, and I think George Michael had to like adapt into an older artist who wasn't selling to young girls who wanted.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, yeah, all them 80s songs. Listen to some 80s power ballads.
Queen, mate.
No,
Would you not like to go to a Queen concert?
I was never into Queen. Never.
No?
No.
Oh, mate,
I can't think of it.
Freddie was my guy.
I bet he was. Like,
aye.
I've seen pictures of him in bed with like 8 men, and like, how did he get AIDS? Like,
oh no, I love him. I love Freddie Mercury, mate.
favorite Queen song?
Break Free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that about coming out?
Yeah.
No wonder it's yours.
I love it. I love the music. I think because I watched it when I was young,
Yeah.
and that was like one of the first ever music videos I watched.
Yeah.
And it stuck in my head, and I love Queen, mate.
Is that the one where he's hoovering?
Yeah, dressed as a woman.
See, now that would have been automatic. Switch the channel. We don't have this gay stuff on in this house, like,
Oh no, we
especially as a child. Like,
oh mate, I love it.
what the hell is this?
Love
Like,
Queen. Have that or
don't they still perform Queen? Just with
Brian Adams, like goes and plays guitar every now and again.
I thought they had that guy off. No, Brian May.
Brian, mate, what did I say?
Brian Adams, Summer of '69.
Mate, fuck me, it's been such a fucking long day. That's a tune as well.
Yeah,
Brian Adams, yeah, I like Brian Adams.
he did the Robin Hood soundtrack as well, did he? The main song off Robin Hood. It's his biggest hit.
I've never seen Robin Hood.
No,
The cartoon?
no, the movie.
Yeah, the cartoon movie.
No, no,
The Fox is Robin Hood.
no.
That's the only Robin
Live
Hood I've
action.
ever watched.
Kevin Costner, 1992.
I've only ever seen the one with the fox.
Do you know, you're so lucky. There's so many great films and great music you've never heard or seen. I envy you. Like, I wish I could discover some of these old things. Like, you've never seen Lost Boys, have you?
Do you know what? I envy you, mate. You've not seen some of the porn I've watched. I'll send you some great shit.
I'm all right, Jeff.
Right, should we end it on that?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.